All right, everyone, how about an Is This You reading? I thought we'd do one of those today. All right, where I asked the universe, tell me about one or more of my viewers. So we got a little profile here in the pre-shuffle. It's not surprising that the world is here. There's a lot changing. We're in a new cycle of energy brought to us in part by the new moon in Capricorn a bit back. We've got Pluto in Aquarius now. That starts a whole new era. Should stretch, aside from a little blip toward the end of 2024, should pretty much stretch us right into the 2040s. So, that being said, this doesn't surprise me, but we're going to talk about it. So, is this you? I don't know. Might be. Could be future influence. Could have just happened for some of you based on the nature of... These might be things that are going through your head based on the nature of how you're all moving at different speeds on your timelines, and all of these readings are timeless. So keep that in mind, all right? It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you're here for a reason. And like I said, it's timeless, okay? That said, so what's my profile here? Who are we talking about? Well, we've got somebody here with the World, crossed by the Page of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, a little fear, a little holding back. We'll talk about that. The Knight of Wands and the Strength card, bookending the World. This is, you know, I translate feelings into words, and because that's how I get the energy, as feelings. And I have to tell you, this is one of those sort of feelings where you might be kicking back, and you might be thinking to yourself, I can't tell if my life is ending or if it's just beginning. It's that kind of a thing right there. This right here, I'll put it in a predictive sense. May have happened for some of you, but I'll put it in a predictive sense as near future influence. You're about to feel like, or you're feeling like it now, your entire world has changed, and it makes you feel a little bit naked to the world, a little bit small with it, holding back a little bit. You know, again, that energy of, is my life ending here, or is something new just beginning? It feels a little weird, right? You got to just go with it. All right, the strength is there, the determination energy is there for you to just go with it. That's it. That's the message there for that. Just go with it. Right? The Knight of Wands, brave, impulsive actions. Move bravely into the future. I can assure you, your life is not coming to an end. It is the beginning of a new era for sure. This applies to probably a good number of you watching, but we'll pull more on it right now. Let's pull 3 cards and a bottom card. All right? Let's do it. Let me give it a shuffle. Let me give it a shuffle. And then I'll go ahead. I can hear him screeching in the background, old Flem the parrot. I'll go ahead and pause the video for a moment and go get him. All right. Let's see here. Give me 3 cards and a bottom card on this energy here, this profile you've given me. We all kind of reach that moment in life at some point where things have changed. We feel a little small to it, maybe, or a little apprehensive about it. You know, you sort of ask yourself that question, is this the end or is this the beginning? I can't tell. Yeah, it feels like that a little bit. Let's see. Let's see where we go here. All right, I got my shuffle. The bottom card, you can contemplate it. I can tell you it's harvest time. It is not the end. It is the beginning. It's the 7 of Pentacles, the overall energy. I'm going to go get Flem the parrot. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. And he's here. The overall energy here, the environmental energy around the center card I'm going to pull is 7 Pentacles. Let's see what's fueling that. Yeah, the star. It is definitely. You think that's funny? He thinks it's funny. So I'm probably spot on whenever he laughs. That seems to be the case. That being said, he a Pisces, you know. That being said here, yeah. Yeah, no, this is the beginning of something new. It's a whole new era for you. All right, I know it might be an energy where it feels weird. Okay, it might. It might make you think, is this the end or is this the beginning? I mean, you get glimpses of the end, you get glimpses of what's possible. Err on the side of look to the future. It's only just begun. All right, let's see where we go. 3 cards. Page of Cups. You got new love coming towards you. Straight up. Easy read off of that frequency of energy coming off that. New love coming towards you. Yep, you do. Center card. Boom. I didn't know it was there. Center card. Crossed by everything I just said here. The star and the 7 of Pentacles. 2 cards of divine timing. Maybe you've been manifesting a lot. I don't know. But this has a lot to do, because of the World card, this has a lot to do with a whole new cycle. A whole new fucking era beginning here. This is big love. You're about to be able to give love to something or someone and get an equal amount back. This is just representing it's something new. It's something probably you haven't experienced before, maybe. All right? Or at least only, shall we say, dreamed of, if you will. Okay, let's see. There's always a catch here, so don't think this is going to be all roses and rainbows. No, because it isn't, because in that profile, I know that energy well. I've been at points in my life like that in the past. And I know that there's always a way that we can sabotage it by getting all gloom and doom about it, because you get a mix. It's a mix of feeling like it's the end, what I call glimpses of the end, and nothing's ever going to change. You get in a woe is me kind of thing. Yet there's so much, if you just look at it from another angle, there's so much proving that there's so much more on the road ahead of you. All right? What's red with the Page of Cups? And the Four of Swords. This is not something you haven't experienced, if ever. It's a very powerful new love coming your way. It might scare the shit out of you. It could. There's a lot of healing attached to this card, but this is also that third eye energy that I've been pulling on. If this reading's for you, either right now, in the very, very, very recent past, or in the very, very, very near future, your third eye is going to start to light up. You're going to know when this energy is upon you. Pay attention to that. That'll be your sign. You see where it is on the lamb right there? That's where it is on your forehead. You feel it as like a little tingle kind of a thing. And I talked about that in other readings. That shit is happening. That's going to be your indicator. But I think this reading is here because somebody might lean more toward whoever this is for. It's for a good number of you, not all. Can't be. But somebody might lean more toward glimpses of the end, and I want you to avoid that. Okay? This is a faint energy. All right? It's there. It's like a whisper. It's just there. It's not even a carrot dangling. It's just sort of there. You have to have a little faith in this energy here. All right? Your energy is, during this new phase, new era, reflecting to others, by the way, as Queen of Cups energy, which makes you very attractive, makes you very approachable, makes everybody want a piece of that. Okay? So that's very nice. That can be a good thing. Can be. It can also be a double-edged sword. But Page of Cups, let's pull on it. And randomly at the bottom of the Witches, by the way, before I shuffle it away, is the Queen of Cups. I just want to point that out. Tell me about the Queen of Cups, or Page of Cups here. Not the Queen. We'll get to the Queen. Tell me about the Page of Cups first. All right? It's a very, very whisper of an energy. That's generally how I read it when it's a new love type of thing. You might miss it. That's why the third eye is important. That could be why this reading is important. A lot of times these Is This You readings, though they're controversial for people, sometimes these readings are triggering, that kind of thing. This one shouldn't trigger you too much. You should just hope it's you, But, a lot of times you get these readings so that there are things that I can point out that you can pay attention to and look for, right? Stop yourself from going down the road of this is the end rather than it's the beginning, right? All right, let's go. Page of Cups, tell me about it. Okay. All right. It's crossed by the Queen of Pentacles. You don't have to do anything. All you've got to do is have a little faith in this energy. That's all. Have a little faith that it's the beginning of something new. That there's new things coming on the road ahead. And put down any kind of this is the end. And I know they're both going to be there. Both of those energies are going to be there. And I've had those moments in my life where I lay back and I go, I can't tell if this is the end of my life or if this is just the beginning. I cannot tell. And that's the thing. That's where faith comes in. And in your case here, you get a little help from that third eye activating. All right? It's really, 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 really strong. All right? When that energy hits. When you're just about to hit that beginning, that new beginning, that's when that energy hits. So it'll be different times for all of you. There's no time as we track it with clocks and calendars in the energy. All right, you're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. What's on top here? Five of Cups. Felt like a 4 for a second. 5 of Cups. Yeah. What did I just say? Everything I just said. Look at the person on the card. 3 cups down, 2 cups standing. This is telling me that the 3 cups down, the glimpses of the end are going to seem a little stronger than the 2 cups still standing. Then this is the beginning. So this is the end side is stronger and easier to believe and easier to feel than this is the beginning side. Okay? So keep that in mind. It's proven it right there with that one card. Why is the 5 of Cups here? See? Because it's slow. It takes a while to show up, but it's the most solid new beginning in the tarot. And I'll be honest with you, I was going to be real surprised pulling on this page if I didn't get an ace here, because aces represent new beginnings. And if I didn't get an ace here, then I'm full of shit, because I'm telling you that it's not the end, it's the beginning. And I'm telling you right now, that's a fact with that card there. But those 3 cups down are going to be stronger while you're laying there going, I can't tell if this is the end or if it's the beginning. That end is going to it's going to be the more likely explanation. It's going to feel like that. All right? Don't believe it. It does take Grandma on the freeway here at 15 miles an hour a while to get to destinations. I said this was a faint energy, but it's there, right? On this path, on this new path. And you're going to attract a lot of people with you radiating this energy here. Now, we'll get to that. Let's talk about the 4 of Swords. Okay, let's go. 4 of Swords. Tell me about it. Tell me about that third eye. It's been coming up. I don't remember what reading it came up in, but it came up in one a little bit ago. And I know it was important for you to look out for, right? Look where it is on the lamb if you're new to chakras, right? It's the exact opposite of the dick chakra, all right? It's up top there. It's right there between the eyes, just right about on eyebrow level, maybe slightly above, all right? Unless you got those big scouse brows, and then, then maybe it's probably on par with your eyebrow. Your eyebrow's like 5 inches thick. You got some Groucho Marx thing going on. I don't know. I don't have a picture of you here, all right? But generally for most people, it's just above the eyebrow line, right down the center. It'll start to tingle. All you got to do is kind of relax into that energy and let it take you for a ride. You'll have notions, you'll have inclinations and things like that. Believe them, all right? Absolutely. I'm going to point you where to go. It's a sign. It'll be a sign for you at the very least. You feel them, by the way. If you start thinking, oh, I'm going to have notions and inclinations, these come as feelings, okay? Not as thoughts. Your thoughts might go, well, I guess it's the end. There. Steve said I'd have an inclination. That's my inclination. Unless you feel that. And if you felt that, you'd probably be bawling your eyes out, okay? Go with what the feelings are and what those lead to, and then they'll spark the inclinations, if you will. Why is the 4 of Swords here? A lot of healing in this new cycle for you. A lot. I mean, I can't, just as a card itself, forget the third eye part, which is really a strong part of it. The healing aspect on this is huge. I'm still shuffling. What the hell? Tell me something here. Tell me something. Well, I say that, right? I say, tell me something. Well, it's more, I should have said maybe teach me something. I got the first letter right with T. It's the Page of Pentacles crossing this here. There's something, sort of an is this you reading, so let me phrase it as, if this is you, you either are right now, have in the very recent or past, or will in the very, very near future, start to question your worthiness, for lack of a better word. Start to question, I don't even want to say your self-worth, just whether or not anything different is ever going to happen. I guess that's how I could interpret that energy. It's tricky to interpret for a lot of people, but I've felt that kind of thing before. It's someone, if this is you, you're coming out of a period of great stagnation here, okay? Where not a lot has happened. Not a lot of magic, what I would call magic, has happened, okay? Yeah. It's about to change, let me tell you. What's on top? King of Cups. Why is the King of Cups here before I open my mouth? 7 of Swords, yeah. This era, this new era that's beginning for you, this new energy that's around you, this new cycle, teaches you where you, as far as the teaching, where you went wrong in love before, okay? where you went wrong. And I don't care. Don't come at me and go, well, aha, I got Steve. I'm married right now, so blah, 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 blah. So there, take that. I'm just watching. Well, one, maybe this reading isn't for you then. Or two, maybe you figure out where you went wrong in love. A lot of people sitting in marriages that aren't, then they're not happy. You know, a lot of people are. That being said, who knows? It could be anything. It could be where you're going wrong, and it's something you could fix. For most of you, this is showing you where you went wrong. Showing you that you'll be able to pick up in advance on who's going to reciprocate the love and who isn't. You'll be much better lie detector, okay? All right, so you won't get a whole lot of bullshit from people. All right, let's pull on the Queen of Cups, because this is your energy attached to this here. You'll be able to give love and receive it back, and that what I said here ties exactly to what I said on the Queen of Cups, which is the base energy here. So let's go. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. Now, originally, before I started shuffling this, the Queen of Cups was at the bottom as well. So this is probably the one the universe wants to talk about the most here. Queen of Cups. It's your energy. I'm pulling on it right now. Jesus. Okay. Page of Pentacles was crossing here. Page of Pentacles is crossing here. It's right there. Same card. Unbelievable. I'm not sure what that means in this context. I need context. Oh, in this case, it's fueled by the Three of Cups. It's sort of, you learn this, right? Because you're attracting more in this cycle. Again, you're someone who's coming, if this is you, okay? You're someone who's either coming out of or has come out of or will come out of a period of great stagnation with love, or a period of picking the wrong people. That's the same energy as stagnation. Pick the wrong person, you're not going anywhere. It's just like you go down the wrong road. You're not going anywhere. You're not getting where you want to go, right? Same thing. Same frequency of energy plays out 1,000 different ways and for 1,000 different people. That being said, these energies, because this makes you attractive, and in this cycle, there's less stagnation. There's more activity. It's more dynamic energy. You get more options, essentially. What's on top? And that's where you learn this lesson. That's where this comes in, about who's who and what's what. If you don't have context, if you don't have anything to compare it to, it's hard to tell, right? If all you ever drove was a 74 Pinto and you think everybody does, that's it, that's all there is out there, right? Then you don't know there's Maseratis out there till one pulls up, right? And then you drive it. You go, oh, this is very different. I bet it is. What's on top? 9 Cups. Yeah. This is a bit, this ties a little bit to this star. I will tell you, some of you manifested a lot of this, okay? You're getting exactly what you wished for. You're getting exactly what you ordered. But the 9 of Cups can with the Queen of Cups, because I'm asking why the Queen of Cups is here, I get the 9 of Cups. These two energies together can sometimes be a bit of a much, okay? It can be a bit much for you. Especially if you're used to imagine you're used to static energy where not much happens. And all of a sudden the energy becomes very kinetic and it starts flowing and going crazy and all that kind of stuff. So keep that in mind, all right? It can be a bit of a much. Why is the 9 of Cups here? Temperance, yeah. So don't let it go to your head. Keep yourself in check. It's all for the greater good. The universe has your back big time in this cycle. I can tell you that. But also temperance, the lesson of temperance, the almighty lesson of temperance that I keep telling you is probably for me, I think it's the most important lesson in the major arcana. I think it is. I think more people need to learn it. It encompasses a lot of things. Patience, slowing down, doing things right, tolerance, all of that kind of stuff. It's the card of the angel. You definitely have to like I said, it can be a bit of a much. It can be a lot. There's a lot happening. Contained within it is probably the love of your life, dare I say. Contained within all of this activity in this new cycle, in this new era, is probably the love of your life. But even if that love is with yourself, with some of you. But I will tell you, the core of this reading is the energy of both. The crutch is this 5 of Cups, which is the energy I've been talking about since the pre-shuffle. You will reach a point, because of the nature of this energy, where you'll question. You will ask yourself, is this the end? Or is this the beginning? I can't tell. Don't try to tell. Be philosophical about it. Go deep with it. Just flow with the energy. Just go with it. Okay? Don't try to tell whatever it is. You will get the answer. The key is that third eye activating right there. And that is your sign that the cycle has changed. And things will start to reveal themselves to you. We've had the card of the student here twice. All right? Yeah, you're gonna learn some shit. That's for damn sure. Let's grab the light seer, which randomly at the bottom has a page of cups. Randomly at the bottom when I picked this up was the queen of cups, which is right there in the center. I randomly pick up the other deck and it's a page of cups, which is right there. Jeez, if I had another deck here, I wonder if the four of swords is at the bottom. I don't know. Nope, the sun is at the bottom of the little animal deck. Oh well, it was worth a shot, right? All right, let's go. Let's pull on the philosophical nature of the energy. I wouldn't normally do this, but I'm going to. This is tricky for a lot of people. But okay, give me the philosophical question here, universe. It knows what I'm talking about. Is this the end, or it's the? I'm pulling on the Five of Cups, basically. So let's see. Let's see where we go. That World card that we opened with in the pre-shuffle, very, very powerful. It's the most powerful card in the deck, but we really are at a point right now where it's a new era, it's a new cycle. Not everybody is going to experience it. I know you might be going, well, this is an Is This You reading. Isn't this everybody? No, not really. It depends where you are on your timeline. It depends where your frequency is, how high vibration you are. Like energy attracts like energy. Think of the new cycle that we're moving into as an exclusive club, right? You got to dress fancy. Or like a lot of the clubs in Los Angeles, you got to have the right bra size to get in. That kind of thing. But we'll just say it as dress fancy. Some, to get in the club. Some of you are wearing sweatpants and a t-shirt at this time. This definitely, if you're watching, you're here for a reason. This can be future influence for you. But, you got to learn the life lessons. You got to grow the vibration. You got to stop waiting on a runner. Some of you are there. Some of you are past that. You know where you are on your timeline. You know if you're one of the people who reflects as Empress and Queen of Pentacles in my readings. Right? There you go. You know. Let's go. Let's pull on the philosophical question. The Five of Cups energy, I'll call it. Let's see. Give it to me. What we got here? I see the bottom card. I couldn't help but laugh. The Queen of Swords. Five of Pentacles. Now, that makes the bottom card make more sense. And what's red with the Queen of Swords? The Four of Wands. Okay? If you're still... You're going to want to... This Temperance card is kind of important too. You're going to want to free yourself up a little bit under the energies of right now. I would start now. All right, even if this is near future influence for you. You're going to want to free yourself up. Because if you're still feeling left out about something or a little gun shy because you think you made a bad choice last time, or your last soulmate connection didn't turn out so well, they ran from you and left you out in the cold, you got stuck watching a bunch of fucking tarot readings on YouTube, motherfucker, right? Like that. You want to kind of free yourself from that. You want to get very contemplative here and try to focus on the road ahead. I can tell you it comes up time after time after time in this reading. And I know that the end, it's the end, is going to be the more convincing answer between is this the end or is this the new beginning, right? It's going to be the end is going to be the more convincing answer. I know that. You're going to want to focus on this. It comes up time and time in this reading that it is the new beginning. It is not the end. And sometimes new beginnings feel like an end because we're ending a very powerful stage, a very powerful what I'll call era. In fact, the entire Pluto and Capricorn era, very powerful. It started in January of 2008 and ran right up until pretty much the other day. Aside from a brief period where Pluto was in Aquarius for a moment back in March of last year. But aside from that, we've come out of a very powerful era, both societal energies and in our own personal lives. I'm just focusing on you here because this is an Is This You reading. But yeah, we've got to focus on the road ahead. So you're probably getting this reading so you don't succumb to the more powerful, this is the end kind of thing. Because if you do that, you'll miss you will miss out. And that's what the cards are saying here. You'll miss out. You'll leave yourself out in the cold on something that deep down your soul, for example, knows it's true, right? But you got to sit quietly with this energy and focus on, start manifesting maybe even a little bit what's down this Four of Wands. This Four of Wands leads to 10 Pentacles. It's your life. So you want to focus on what's down that road and focus on that. Don't even, as soon as you start to think, is this the end or is this the beginning? Just shut it down. It's the beginning. That's what the universe is saying here, especially with that star card right there. I got divine timing. You want more? I'll go more. Judgment. Yeah. It's a resurrection energy. It's a you. It's you rising like a phoenix. I mean, I'm telling you. And I didn't even know this card was here the whole time. And I'm telling you, it's exactly how I read it. These three cards together. Exactly how I read it. You're coming out, if this is you, you're coming out of a time of relative boredom, of nothing happening, of no new great love coming your way, no magic. There's magic here. Look, you can see the magic right there. Wow, magic, right? There's a lot of it. It's you rising like a phoenix. There's a period of time where, with this Queen of Cups energy here, and I think you radiating as the Queen of Cups came up in one of the recent weekly readings or something like that. It feels like a familiar energy. I could be wrong, but it feels like that. It's a period where there's a lot happening. It comes at you fast, and like I said with this Nine of Cups, it can be a bit of a much. So temperance will serve you well. Try some meditation. Try some relaxation. That will help you best utilize the third eye lighting up as well. For some of you, this has already started happening, all right? But for others of you, it's very near future. Very nice. Very cool reading. Very, very cool. Just keep walking toward the 9 cups, all right? Keep walking. Don't pay attention to these 8 broken cups back here, all right? That's your reading. I hope this is you. I do. I hope it is. It's not everybody. You got to be the right frequency. You got to, well, what the kids like to call vibration. I still prefer the word frequency. It's more scientific. But anyway, you got to be the right vibration for this energy to best utilize. It doesn't mean that you won't be entering a new cycle or era. You'll just enter it a little later. It's more distant future for a few of you watching. But for at least one of you, you're just about to hit this. You're here. At least one of you. And every energy matters. Everybody matters. And we're all connected. Everything is energy. Everything is connected. And even scientists know that now. The whole universe is connected in a web of dark energy. It's just that they just called it dark because they can't see it. It wasn't very inventive naming, I know. But it's not evil. It's a web. It's an entire web of it. So, the Buddhists had it right. The whole fucking time. Ooh, wow. Great. Science finally caught up. Anyway, that being said, I know for one person watching, this is just about to happen for you. Could be tonight, this son of a bitch lights up. This third eye lamb of yours. So, keep that in mind. That's your sign, to really focus on the Four of Wands. To focus on that new beginning and ignore any feelings, which will be stronger, of this is the end. Okay? That gloom and doom feeling. All right? Keep that in mind. That's your reading. I hope it was you, and I hope it was helpful. I did my best for you. I always do. If you like this reading, and remember, this reading is timeless. So if you're watching this in 2027, it still could be you. You're here for a reason. All right? That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. Good luck.